beer reviews, live beer reviews. Again, massive thank you to Mike Thorpe for gifting them to the channel. I've just got home from Christmas shopping, and today's beer is this. So here we go. There's the reveal. It'd be interesting to see if everybody who's got Hobsons Brewery Advent Calendar has got the same beer. Yeah, always interesting. So it's called Twisted Spire. It's a vibrant blonde beer. It's on my eyes. 3.4%. So it's a low ABV beer. Cleobury Mortimer, home of Robsons, is a curious and rare twisted church spire. Rumour has it the rarity of a virgin getting married in the church meant even the spire had to turn around and take a look. Twisted Spire is a vibrant blonde beer with a light fizz and sweet floral aroma, bringing bursts of refreshing flavour and a crisp, dry finish. A unique beer with all-round appeal, a little like Hobson's, really. So yeah, that's the beer, and hopefully I can get the channel to the chat to show up. So I'm on a strict half an hour maximum tonight because wife's already cooking the dinner, so that don't help. But it is what it is. And I've just realised I didn't take a blooming poor ABV. It is what it is with beers these days. Now the thing is, Mike, is that breweries that do a good 3.4, yeah, oops, vehicle tyres. What the hell's it on about? Oh, oh, there's the chat. Yeah, them that do a good 3.4, really, you really like that. It's the ones that get a beer and reduce it to 3.4, and the beer itself is ruined. Too much of that going off. So I've just got the live chat back in. There we go. I don't know why they have a top chat and a live chat. If anybody's ever been on. Good evening, John. How are you? So yeah, we've just been to the shops to get the wife Christmas present. So she's happy. Yeah. And like I say, we've scaled back Christmas this year. 60 quid budget on each of us. So yeah, it is what it is. I suppose when you've been together 31 years, but you've been together 31 years, you've already got everything, for most part, anyway, you need. Yes, thank you, Mike. It's nice to do these reviews. It's a new brewery for me. I can't remember ever having a Hobsons Brewery beer. It's strange because Morrison's now actually sell Hobsons Brewery, in Nottingham at least. Good evening, Kevin. So there we go. Classed as a blonde beer with floral. And there we go. Hopefully I didn't bash that in front of the camera. So there's the... I've had to go up the house and wash the camera. Glass. So yeah. And it has, again, a floral, bit of a citrus aroma going off. So they like their floral and citrus. The big thing is that these sort of beers, they're the ones that sell. You go in pubs these days and it's your pale ales that sell more than anything. You'd think it'd be best bitters and stuff like that, but it's not. But I suppose it depends on the pub. Photos keep stopping. Pay off. Good evening. Looks like I'm going to be looking at the screen over there because for some reason that's playing up a bit. Can I just ignore it. That's it. So cheers everyone, it's Friday night and yeah, I left work at 10 o'clock this morning. I've done my hours for 10 o'clock, then I did 2 gardens and it was supposed to be bloody dry and it pissed it down the whole time. By the time I'd finished, it was raining the whole time, shall we say. By the time I finished, I was absolutely soaked. But when you promise someone you're doing their garden for the last time of the year, God, good evening, Paul. How you doing, matey? Yeah, it has been a long time, isn't it? Could you imagine all the old crew coming back? That'd be absolutely hilarious. Doing all right, to be fair. Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to the, to the break now for Christmas. Anyway, let's have a taste. So it's got a nice clean aroma to it. Gotta be honest, you wouldn't know that was 3.4. Brewed well. Yeah, I found the glass. Yeah, it was in the top thing. The thing is with that box, it tells you on day 12, open this area for treats. But the glass is in that box. So for me, they've done that wrong. They should have maybe had two compartments, one for the glass, because obviously from day one you want the glass, and then on day 12 the socks and the I think it's a tin opener. Um, the COVID lives, they were legend. Um, that was the time, especially when it got built, when it was building up. I mean, sometimes 60 people on a live. I've never even come anywhere near that since. Um, but I mean, all beer reviewers, as far as I know, after that it dropped down for everybody, as far as I know, anyway. I mean, and a lot of people don't do the lives as much these days now. Obviously, time and all that. See, in the winter months, apart from it being cold in the shed, it's gone down to 4 degrees outside. It's not too bad in here tonight. So it's doable. I need to find my jacket and my power bank. So when it does get a bit colder, to crack on. Drinking Asvek's Magnificent Tree Frog. Pretty damn good. Do you know something? I've not had a lot of Asvek's. Funny that the brewer was the original brewer, head brewer slash owner of Neon Raptor, along with the two guys from Derby. They obviously had a bust up, and they bought him out, and he moved to build Asvek's from the ground up, a brewery with all the things done right straight away. Yeah, it got to an hour and a quarter, and the phone died. I was gutted. I'm there talking away, and all of a sudden this thing came up, and I could not get back in. And I think half an hour really on a live is enough anyway. I'm only going to get half an hour tonight anyway. Um, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if he was a Nottingham lad in the first place, but he was certainly the original Neon Raptor bloke. Um, into Rivington beers at the moment. Fantastic stuff again. Don't see Rivington, Dan. I need to put a bit of money aside for going to a craft beer shop. Once a month or once every 6 or 7 weeks. Take 50 quid and go and treat myself to some stuff that you don't see in supermarkets. Um, so I've got to be honest. Brewed that is 3.4, but it's done right. I have no idea about the history of the beer, so I'm drinking it as if it's it is a brand new beer to me, and it's got a nice thickness to it. It's got a lovely aroma, nice taste. Don't start messing about. Laptop, it just flickered on and off then. Um, but yeah, that's nice. That is not bad at all. Good evening, Luke. Rivington 500ml cans. What's the price of the Rivington beers? I've got to be honest, I went to Verdant and I went to Daya. I kept away from the big ABVs, double dippers and tippers, because I didn't want to pay too much, or Cam was still on the piss. I know. Can't fathom out how to change that. Yeah, I don't know. I need to work. I need to see if I need to Google it and see if there's a way to sort out the settings. There's got to be a way of doing the settings. Azvec Scoop range. No, I've not tried that. Yeah, it's probably the wall behind me that's on the wrong £4 to £10 depends on what you buy in ABV. Yeah. I get that. Asvec Scoop. Didn't Vault City do a Scoop range as well? It does ring a bell, the Scoop thing. But no, I've literally, I can't even remember the last time I've had an Asvec beer. We were supposed to get it in the Crown Inn, and it looked like the bloke put it on the app at the wrong time, and it wasn't on, and it's already been and gone. That has. It's funny. The pub where I go, the Crown Inn, you know when one of the big beers comes on, like a Daya or a Verdant or like an Asvex, Jesus Christ, they flock in and it's gone. Literally hours. 12 beers for 59 quid. ABV range from 4.5% to 8%. Right. That's not a bad price, is it? You know. Right. I think I'm back on. It died on me. Oh, that's annoying. Literally took a minute to get back on. Do apologise for that. I've no idea why it dropped the connection. That did it yesterday, and it hadn't done it before that. So I need to keep my eye on that. I might go back to using my other phone and dump this phone. But yeah, that's annoying. Is anybody actually watching still? Is it free watching now? So I'll see if any. Yeah, that's annoying. It did reconnect. So now no one's posting. So oh dear. So anyway, yeah, it's a nice beer. Oh, that's good. I'm just checking because it says there's 4 people watching, so obviously some people it killed it for them, and at least I know that I can click on reconnect. Sound's gone. You're joking. Is that a joke? I fucking hope so. I got thrown out last night. Yeah, I was joking. Yeah, the internet died on me last night. Same trick happened again. Tried to reconnect, couldn't. I've just been to the back on Billy. Sound okay? The bloody sound that stresses you out. I'm back now with sound. Right. You know what's going off? I can only assume YouTube have a glitch every now and again. I've had some of the stupid range from Vault City, to be fair. Yeah, we're having pie and chips. Yeah, we're not having no. We're not buying no McDonald's. The only time I'll ever go to McDonald's is if I go into the place, get it, check it, and eat it inside. I'll never ever do another takeaway again. Absolute robbing bleeders. Everyone at home these days. Yeah. But I'll put me out back on that. Oh, I'm freezing all of a sudden. So it's going down well. This is. I know. I looked on tonight on Hobsons Brewery, and they've got 11 different beers on the website. So it's interesting that they've got so many on. I'm sure it was 11. Can't check because I daren't touch the laptop. I daren't touch the phone. Oh, so it's a light, easy drinking beer. For someone who likes modern traditional, this is absolutely up your street. You know, florally citrus. No wonder they're so popular these days. Yeah, a week today, 10 o'clock. As long as I go to work early all week next week, which I probably will do, I finish at 10 o'clock next Friday. And they're not being funny about it. So What's your beer for 2025? Hard to say. I think the best supermarket beer this year, has anybody had it, is that one at Sainsbury's. The special ale. Tastes the difference. Um, I absolutely love that. Um, as for going boozing this weekend, we're going out on Sunday. It's one of our friends. It's our friend's birthday, so we're going into Beeston on Sunday afternoon. Wife's driving. Good on her. She's a good girl. And yeah, we'll have a few. But I might go to Weatherspoons and have a few in Weatherspoons because Weatherspoons have got. Oh yeah, so, is it the Celebration Ale? Because in that the big bottle. I'm not sure. I know it's the 500 ml bottle. I thought it was the English Special Ale. Again, I can't be 100% on the name. Is the mystery box you had of Mersey beers, all 440 ml cans? It's heavy. I think so. Um, Big bottle did me right in. Yeah, that'd be the celebration one, wouldn't it? But you know the English Special Ale. It's made by Hall and Woodhouse. I think it's about 7.5%, 7%. Blood packs a wallop, but the beer itself is amazing. 4 for 7.50 on them is an absolute killer price. You know, it batters. For me, it even battered. It even beat 1845 from Fuller's, and that takes some doing because 1845 is the best beer in Sainsbury's at the moment. I think anyway. I think I've had some Hobsons, got a box from Majestic Wine Shop, and got a free Hobsons glass. Oh, right, oh. I've not been to a Majestic in years. We used to have one down the road from us, but it was never very busy. Closed not long after either. I don't think we're in an area where people go out and buy wines from that sort of place. It's the posher areas where, I mean, we have got a posh area just across the road from us, but they're probably tight as well as posh. But yeah, it looks like they're all big cans. So, like I say, I'm going to try and do um, the Hobsons beers. I'm going to do round about half 4, 5 o'clock reviews for half an hour. The low cost ones, I'm going to do them about half 7, 8 o'clock because these in my in my mind they will be stronger, but maybe not. Hard to know. I'm not even going to look at them. Yes, matey, I've got your email. Well, I'll just reply to any emails you send. Yeah. I miss emails because of junk emails. I use Hotmail, and I miss so many emails. Or you're looking at it, there's a month, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm not replying to that after a month, you know. But I do miss a lot of emails that way. But usually, people who've emailed before, the emails get through. Usually, not always. Um, but Hotmail's convenient because you can check on it at work, and for the most part, it's decent. So I'm enjoying that. That's going down well. 3.4%. You'd never guess. Never guess. Blind tasting, I'd say 4.3. I certainly would not say 3.4. I mean, I've had 3.4s and they've been pissy weak and thin. And you drink it and you're like, and they've over hopped it. There's a brewery. This weekend, the darker Hobson's beers will be stronger than the pales. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, what part of the area are you in of Nottingham? Because Nottingham's a big area. um, I've got the grandkids tomorrow babysitting, but Sunday we're in Beeston. Um, over, well, we're going to the Black Shale pub in Beeston for a meal. But we are in Beeston, so yeah, cracking area. Much better than Nottingham itself. Nottingham city centre, I try and avoid. There are some good pubs in the city centre, but there's also, it can be. There's also an element in the city centre that even I, knowing Nottingham, you look around and you're like, oof, you know. I mean, there's a lot of police and all that, but there were some idiots from Machetes the other week in the city centre, and groups of youths with machetes. Why the fuck are you carrying machetes? I mean, really. There's no brains in life. I mean, on the Arboretum, I used to carry my spade around. If anybody gave me a lip, I says, "You're never going to win, mate, so walk off." A spade versus someone's fists, yeah, but or a spade versus a machete. Yeah, you might get close, but you'll get a pan on the head first. But and I can wield a spade. But all these years of gardening. But yeah, but yeah, there's some good pubs in the city centre. But I prefer these days. I prefer Beeston. It's just got the right amount of pubs with the right amount of different beers. There is a Green King, there is a Wetherspoons, which have their sort of beers as well. And beers, Wetherspoons, I find these days, and I don't know if anybody else is the same, Wetherspoons is a little treasure trove for Christmas beers from all over the country. Brilliant. And at £2.89 a pint as well. Even though I'm not a big Wetherspoons fan, but sometimes you have to think about what you're paying, and but then we'll go back to the normal pubs where we normally go in, and pay the £5 or £6. The cask and spoon's always good. I mean, we've got spoons in Sherwood, and that food is crap though. Yeah, and expensive. I paid £7.50 for a burger, and it come, and everybody on the table looks and says, "What the hell's that?" And it looked like one of these little wimpy burgers, like that. And fucking hell, I'm on a hotel on Goldsmith Street. Is that close to you? About 4 miles away. You're in the city centre, so you're near the university. You're just down from my old workplace, the Arboretum. Although be careful if you do walk on there. You're all right in the morning, but give you next snow chips as well. Tight buggers. So you're doing a pub crawl in Nottingham this weekend then with work? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, good places to drink in the city centre. The Barrel Drop, not overly far from where you are. And if there's a couple of you on Goldsmith Street, get your. There's a Wetherspoons literally 300 or 400 yards away from you. I'm sure it's Goldsmith Street. I'm thinking of the Gooseberry Bush Wetherspoons. Lost Post in Beeston, yeah. And with the Wetherspoons app, you can go on the Wetherspoons app, make out that you're at that pub, even if I'm across the city. I can look at what the last post has got on, look at the cast beers and think, right, we'll go in there tomorrow. But yeah, the Gooseberry Bush is in Beeston. Sorry, the Gooseberry Bush is literally round the corner from Goldsmith Street. I'm sure it is. Unless my brain's frazzled over time. Wetherspoons round the corner. You can't fault it. If there's a few of you, £2.89 beers, jobs are good. And I love Nottingham as a city. Fond memories over the years. My sister went to uni there and obviously visited many times over there. Yeah. I mean, like in every city, gotta be careful. Lots of idiots about. People try and take the mickey out of people. Try it on when people are drunk. But there's a lot of bouncers on doors, and bouncers won't stand for any of that near their pubs anyway. But You know, other than that, it's not bad. Um, we go to Beeston because our friends are in Beeston. The wife drives, they're there, and it limits the amount of money we spend because you can imagine, you know, if we catch the bus to Beeston, that's 2 buses each way. That's an hour, over an hour or so to get there, over an hour or so to get back. And it makes a day that could have been a 4 hour day into a 10 hour day, and a lot more money as well. And a lot of booze in, you know, a lot more prices. Yeah, some of the Imperial starts these days, £7. It's like, I'm not fucking paying that. I'm not paying £7 for a third. I'll message you Sunday morning. Right, yeah. Got to get to Beeston on train soon and have a meet up. Yeah. Tell you the truth, you know, if you've got any mates and you fancy a booze up in Beeston, you've got the Star Inn. They've got rooms above. So even though the booze in the Star Inn's not as good as it was, you've got the Crown Inn, the Pottle, the Totally Tapped, Hot Pole, Commercial Inn, even the Last Post, the Weatherspoons. It's a good night, a good boozy night, especially more so in the summer months rather than now where it's a bit cold. But in the summer months, it's a good walk around, good boozy night, and you just don't see trouble. Not in them pubs. In the lager pubs, yeah, you do, but you don't in them pubs. None of them. Only the Commercial Inn's got bouncers on. None of the others have. I don't know if I could work on a bar. I'd want to be drinking it, not serving it. I think looking after the beers. Now there you go. That'd be interesting. Um, I mean, I'd love my own micro pub. I really would. But is it ever going to happen? Doubt it. Hey, like I say, if I won the lottery, poof, that'd be something. I'd get the right people to help me set up. I know all the builders. I know literally everyone who can do a good job, and obviously I know all the breweries. So I've got friends with breweries across the UK. You know, primarily because when I do a beer review, um, maybe one or two I've been a bit harsh, but on the majority side of things, I look for the positives rather than negatives. Unless it's a bad beer, then what can you do? You know, if it's not great, it's not great, and it's as simple as that. To be fair, micro pubs near me don't. The bottle doesn't charge too much. On the keg stuff, yeah, a little bit more. Certainly on Impies, but on cask, same as what the like your normal pubs do. Obviously, no one's going to compete with Weatherspoons. You know, it's simply impossible. Um, right, I'm going to get a bollocking off the wife if I'm any longer. So, unfortunately, the 30-minute klaxon has sounded. But in some ways, I've missed out on what the back end of Emmerdale and most of Coronation Street. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I can see the time. And I'll get a bollocking if I'm down the shed too long. But I really enjoyed that. Yeah, no, we don't want no red cards. Yeah, I drank some spirits on holiday and got wow, a red card. That was some red card though. Yeah, I had to chuck the spirits away. Yeah, that had brewed me. Yeah. Anyway, anyway, I'm not going down that road. But thanks for joining in. It's a nice beer, 3.4%, easy drinking. Yeah, can't fault it. Um, Looking forward to tomorrow because it's a double live day tomorrow. So hopefully the round about half 4 for the Hobsons, round about half 7, 8 o'clock for the low cost beer. Excited to see what's in both. Um, the low cost one's going to be hilarious because it could be anything from anywhere across the UK. Um, and yeah, I mean, there could be impy stouts, there could be 3%ers. You don't know, and I don't know. And I'm glad to not know. You know, it's good evening, Mr. Mersey Bears. Tomorrow's going to be fun. But yeah, a good beer from Hobsons Brewery in Shropshire, which is near Wales, apparently. Thank you for watching. And apart from the one glitch, the phone played ball. Cheers. Right, I need to go and get me pie and chips before the burnt, and the dogs had them. And I'm just about to go. Sorry, matey. See you later. Well, if I can turn the fucking